置を見せてやる。
Alright, so in this one, I was gonna actually do this video regardless. Today I was planning to record in a couple hours from now, but Legends put out Reveals and Stuff Special Edition Part 2. Get info on events coming for second anniversary, second half of the 4th anniversary rather. An iconic scene is finally here. So, my prediction video, right? Again, I was planning to do this today regardless for the time frame it's going up, but you know, my prediction was going to be more superhero oriented, and not even spoilers, because how I felt it would be is they're not going to give us something that's not even spoiled or in trailers in Japan yet, you know, on either side of the game, whether it be, you know, Japanese Dokkan or, you know, global Dokkan. It's not going to be a thing where it's like Legends and Dokkan, because seemingly that Legends and Dokkan are both going to get something superhero related. I mean, it looked like it, right? Because Dokkan held back on their like LR banner that came a couple days late to when it usually comes out, and then there really hasn't been anything like big happening over there for a good minute. So you thought, okay, maybe they're gonna get that, and they still might. Well, Legends, it seems like we're not getting anything superhero related, so confused me again. I didn't think the big bad like villain, the big bad transformation, whatever the hell happens in the actual movie would come. I thought stuff that were in the trailers, like Ultimate Gohan, like Piccolo going this yellowish color of, you know, Awakened Piccolo or whatever it is, right? I thought that would be a thing that might come to Legends and Dokkan simultaneously, because superhero related, okay, well, seems like we're going to get superhero content, considering they literally are telling us, hey, Dragon Ball Super Superhero is out in Japan right now, here's your login bonuses. Thought that would be a thing, and then I look at this. Well, how could something from superhero be iconic? There's one thing. There is one. And it's not a spoiler, because it's in trailers. There's Ultimate Gohan. You go Ultimate, you see it in the trailer. That could be one, but this threw me for a loop, because obviously on the 21st we will have the video and stuff. When? Usually this is like around 10 a.m. So around Eastern, right? So about 9:30 a.m. Probably should get the link, because it's 30 minutes prior to Part 2 reveal. I guess we're just going to go into the prediction, because this, again, this just threw me for a loop. Like, I didn't think we'd even get this yet. I thought we'd get this maybe in like 2 days. They did it 4 days early. It's like, I guess you're trying to hype it and gas it? Again, Ultimate Gohan is the only thing I could think of from the actual movie that would coincide with a character that, once again, is an iconic scene finally being here. We don't have Gohan actually going Ultimate, right? Now, there's definitely scenes that are above that and below that that we'll talk about here, but that could be one. Just saying. If nothing else, that could be the only thing here that coincides with it, because nothing Piccolo related, sorry Piccolo, but nothing Piccolo related is coinciding with it. I mean, you know the movie's more based on Gohan and Piccolo. Piccolo don't have a moment like that. Like, we're not going to get fucking Hell's Own Grenade Piccolo, Ultra, LF, whoever the hell it is, whatever the hell it is. By the way, no idea at this point. It's going to be an Ultra, an LF, you know, a 1-unit banner right there, like an Ultra Gogeta, Ultra Kaioken type of thing. We're going to get a 7-unit banner like we should have got for Part 1. We don't fucking know. 7-unit, 2 banners, whatever it is. We have no idea. I am very confused that this got announced so early, but especially the wording, because it makes it seem like it's not superhero related, and I mean, there's some iconic scenes that we don't have, but it does worry me just a tad bit. But just to, well, I guess I'll pull stuff up here. Just to get into it, prior to getting into it, if you are new and are not subscribed, feel free to subscribe, as we are attempting to hit 15,000 subscribers for our anniversary. It does end. And if you do want to join my Discord for QR codes, co-op, raid, all this stuff, you know, you do want to get that Z-Power if you can get it for the raid. I know you need, like, the stupid-ass star requirements, but you do want to do all that with some, you know, more competent players than the Shallots level 1 that you see in PvP and or in a PvE setting. Feel free to join my Discord down below. But what I did here is I pulled up 2 things that I think it could be. Then I pulled up these Dragon Ball gifts. Now, I pulled these up because you're thinking of, okay, what could be something iconic? Well, if I literally look up Dragon Ball gifts, you would think that would show me the more iconic things. So I want to scroll through this before I find anything stupid on it, and then see, could any of these actually be it that we don't have in game? Because obviously if it'd be something we don't have yet, they would not reskin something. They would probably not reskin something for Part 2. I mean, last year they did, but hopefully this year they would not, as it's finally here. You know, that kind of tells me This is not in the game yet. Finally here, right? So hopefully it's not that. And then my prediction personally would be the next one. Then the last one would be an off prediction. Again, kind of like Ultimate Gohan, an off prediction, but still realistic, right? So I'm going to scroll through this. What could any of these be? Goku going Super Saiyan, we already have. Super Saiyan God Goku, I did not think of that. Now from Battle of Gods, I think God Goku is a celebration-worthy unit. You know, a Legends Fest, a New Year's thing, a anniversary thing even. And that actually could be one, huh? Yeah, I mean, that fight from Battle of Gods, it is pretty damn good, you know, against Beerus. Even in the actual anime, it's really not done well. It's done very dramatic, honestly. It's like, this is world-shattering. This is going to be something, like, beyond belief. This is something you've never seen in Power. You know, from Z to the actual first arc of Super, they really, like, amp it up to be something so crazy, maniacally, like, astronomical. God Goku? Is he that, like, iconic? Because, again, this iconic scene, I'm thinking about it, he's up there. I would say God Goku's definitely up there. I would, again, more think Battle of Gods. You know, when he first transforms, you first see God Goku's, like, appearance of him being a slimmer version of himself and then being, like, this red hair. You're not thinking much of it. Then you kind of see him fighting Beerus. You're like, okay, for scale, Vegeta got shit on, Goku got shit on, and now it's God Goku, like, managing himself. Not fully managing, but, like, hitting him. And for scale, that actually would be something. That's definitely an interesting one. God Goku, I would not put off the table for sure. Again, just to keep scrolling through Majin G, we already have an LF. Kaioken, any iteration of Kaioken, I wouldn't. Maybe Kaioken Goku versus Vegeta in the Saiyan Saga. I wouldn't think Kaioken times 20. I wouldn't think Super Kaioken. I wouldn't think Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken versus Hit. I mean, we do have an Ultra of, you know, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken versus Jiren, but again, we already have that, right? Kaioken maybe versus Saiyan Saga Vegeta, that is pretty iconic. I mean, it's literally the thing you see everywhere, where it's Goku doing his Kamehameha, Vegeta doing his Gallic Gun from above. And it is Goku in 3x Kaioken, or 4x afterwards. He, you know, he does a little bump of himself, but okay, see, this is what I'm like trying to get towards. It's like, maybe this iconic scene exists, but is this like the whole icon? Is Kaioken iconic enough, right? The scene of Kaioken there is very iconic. Like, that beam struggle, yes. But is it enough for that, like, okay, Kaioken times 3 Goku is coming Dragon Ball Legends as a summonable Ultra. Is that something that's going to happen? I could very lightly see it, but I think there's better, right? Again, I just want to scroll through these and see what the internet would deem as something that's, like, worthwhile, right? Rose being an Ultra and or an LF wouldn't make much sense. We already have an LF Rose. I would say an Ultra Rose is possible, though. Ultra Rose base Goku Black to Rose would make sense. We're not going to get all these, you know, what is it? Super Dragon Ball Hero stuff, most likely, I wouldn't say. Ultimate Gohan, there he is there. We already have, obviously, UI Omen, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That form, where he's, like, I mean, max power Super Saiyan Blue, it seems. That we're, you know, we're seeing right there next to the Gohan, GIF. Definitely could be something just in the future. Definitely not now, but something in the future. Ultimate Gohan, though, I mean, it is... The scene where he actually is fighting Boo, like the beginning of it, is very iconic for sure. But the transformation sequence really isn't there, I would say. Just to pull up my own predictions of what it could be, got two. So one I really want, and one I've seen floating around, and I would actually respect to actually have. Vegeta going Super Saiyan. Now look, Vegeta has a ton of disrespect in this game, right? We really don't even have a great Ultra for him. We have Vegeta that kills Queen. If that's what they call iconic, then Vegeta going Super Saiyan, while it was, you know, undertoned and honestly underdone, like the sequence of him going Super Saiyan, because it's just to save Goku's ass, he has to go Super Saiyan. Okay, cool, great. We don't have this. We don't have a Vegeta that goes from base to Super Saiyan as anything. Like, from this fight of Android 19, where he actually first time goes base to Super Saiyan, we have the Android 13 movie one. We have the Red Super Saiyan one from the beginning of the game. Again, he's not base to Super Saiyan, it's just Super Saiyan already. I mean, this scene, it's the literal trio of Super Saiyans, right? Trunks goes Super Saiyan, Vegeta goes Super Saiyan, Goku goes Super Saiyan. This is a thing Vegeta has nightmares over. Like, this is a scene capable of it. Maybe not particularly him against 19 here, but the Ultra. I mean, if you have an Ultra Super Saiyan Vegeta, this sequence in that top left corner there, that gif right there, him literally having blood coming from his face and then punching the ground out of frustration, then he goes Super Saiyan. It's like, look at this right here, this one, on the fucking right below it. I mean, dude, doing an Ultra, having the Big Bang attack as like that big finishing move, and they've done, respectfully, Ultra animations usually are good. Like, I don't think any of them are actually bad. Vegeta does deserve it. Whether he be an LF or an Ultra, I wouldn't care. I honestly would deem this more Ultra worthy. It is the first time. I would say every first time Super Saiyan should end up being an Ultra, whether it be Gohan first time going Super Saiyan into Super Saiyan 2, whether it be Trunks going base to Super Saiyan when he's like taunting Frieza. I mean, Vegeta is no different, right? Like, this should be it. While it is like, this is the Eclipse. Like, this wasn't something easy. It's not like you're born into a Super Saiyan basically like Goten was. This is like, dude, this is a whole lifetime of trouble. And this is not a thing that's like iconic enough. I can't see that. This has to eventually be a thing to happen. Again, I'm comparing like God Goku's scene. No, Vegeta going Super Saiyan clears that. I'm comparing Ultimate Gohan. I would say Vegeta going Super Saiyan clears that. By the way, I'm a little bit biased. I'm a Vegeta fan. I like Vegeta more specifically on Namek, but Vegeta also after Namek I do like, you know, as well. Just more on Namek, right? Where he kind of like gives himself up in his pride essence in an extent, right? He kind of opens that door for it. And obviously he kind of, you know, backtracks it here, but he still gives it up to an extent to where he's like taking a senzu bean or something like that. But nonetheless, this is a scene worthy of it. I would say this is an Ultra worthy scene. It might be, you know, done maybe to a lesser extent in the anime to where it didn't seem to have as much care, but I feel like Legends could make up for that, where it's like, okay, well, fuck Android 19, it's just a dumbass android that's from the wrong timeline, we don't really care about him. He's honestly a fodder-ass character in the beginning, because it's not even the real androids they're supposed to be fighting, right? It's just these, shitters that no one cares about. No one cares about Vegeta versus 19. I don't think of that fight as something that's, like, cared for. And again, it kind of undertones the transformation, because it's like Goku versus Frieza, Trunks versus Frieza, Gohan versus Cell, Vegeta versus Android 19. It's like, come on. But I still do think the transformation sequence alone, how he does like give his, you know, big speech, how he gives his overall care for like getting the form and surpassing Goku, and at least to an extent right there, Vegeta probably does surpass Goku, given he has a fucking heart virus. The depth behind the scene and the care that the scene offers, I feel like is worth it. I would value is worth it there. But again, that's just me. Maybe people won't agree with that. I feel like it is more than at least Vegeta does the final flash, because that, I feel like that's more carried by the score that plays in the background, you know, the soundtrack that plays in the background of the final flash in the West version, because you look at stuff like what is it, Kakarot, right? Kakarot, you know, it's made in Japan, so you would say the values of what's a hype scene or not is looked at in Japan, right? Well, they don't even value Kakarot to have Final Flash as a hype scene, because it's not even something that's like clearly animated, clearly redone to look like this god tier moment, like Goku going Super Saiyan, like Gohan going Super Saiyan 2, right? They don't deem it hype enough to even be worthy of that. So I wouldn't think Final Flash is, but Vegeta going Super Saiyan for the first time, doing that Big Bang attack, again, fuck 19, I get it. It's a fodder-ass villain, kind of downplays the Super Saiyan transformation for Vegeta there. Unlucky for my boy, but, I mean, it's the Prince of Saiyans going Super Saiyan. I've wanted this for a long time. This is the time to do it. I mean, if you're gonna not drop superhero stuff, this is when you do this. Like, this is free money. This is the freest money Legends could make. Give a Goku Part 1, give Vegeta Part 2, Part 3 be superhero. Very much sensical there, especially because superhero is not Goku Vegeta related as much as it is Gohan and Piccolo. Give the Goku Vegetas now, give superhero later, I'd be fine with it. Just make sure they're actually, like, worthwhile and good enough. Please, if it is this Vegeta, make him worthwhile. You know, I'm really begging for that. And then the last one here, which I could see, is, no, not Dragon Ball Super Broly. I'm tired of this guy. Honestly, this would make more sense with the recent buffs, this Broly, Dragon Ball Z Broly. I mean, we don't have this guy as an LF or Ultra. I would say they don't care the order of doing these, where it's like, okay, this unit's going to be firstly an LF, then secondly an Ultra, right? Because we have, let's say, Omega Shenron. I would deem him as actually an LF-worthy character. Well, he's an Ultra. Namek Vegeta, maybe a different type of scene from it, but Namek Vegeta, where he's like still kind of not in the Frieza Force, but he's, you know, teetering on killing everybody prior to and or while doing it, could probably be an LF, right? DBZ Broly? I mean, we got Dragon Ball Super Broly, what is this, 2 years ago? A year and a half ago? Whenever it was, as an LF first. DBZ Broly, specifically, like, right here, deserves it. Like, I mean, this is, you can't downplay this, right? This is one of the bigger scenes we don't have as an LF and Ultra, and this is probably a top 3 character, you would say, is non-LF or Ultra, which, I mean, we got movie buffs where we got Gogeta, we got a Broly buff, you know, which it being the Plat equip, but still a Broly buff there. Even some equips are like a Saiyan-based equip, while it's just the Saiyan-based equip, still Saiyan. No! We actually got a new equip from the Gogeta stage that's Saiyan movies. I know Gogeta is Saiyan movies, but so is he! DBZ Broly definitely is deserving of it. While if you don't even like the character, or you do like the character, it is, you know, the legendary Super Saiyan. While we got Dragon Ball Super Broly, who is the same damn thing, this guy is like that guy. Like, again, this is an iconic character you would think of as like, okay, this is someone that deserves it. Now, there are some offsetters that I could explore, and I guess I could try to find them while I talk about them here in the you know, normal gifts. But I would say Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist Goku could be one. I would say ones that really can't be, but people might think would make it. Again, dude, look. You showed me 2 Super Saiyans right here, and you're telling me, no, this shouldn't be it. And it's like, how could Vegeta not be it? Look, this is his nightmare. This is literally Vegeta's nightmare that they're showing you. It's a little fucked up there, but should definitely be it. Janemba, I wouldn't say makes it. Just to touch on a little bit more, you know, I don't think a new Majin Vegeta and or Super Saiyan 2, I wouldn't even think a Super Saiyan 2 Goku actually ever makes it, right? Super Saiyan 2 Goku definitely doesn't have that wow factor I'm thinking of. Again, you're thinking of iconic. Again, yeah, literally this, where it's Kaioken times 3 Goku. You know, like this type of sequence here, right? Where they're fighting in this area, you know, in Saiyan Saga. But yeah, I wouldn't say a lot of things actually make it here to like be guessable. No real villain besides DBZ Broly would make it as well, I would say. This Gohan, while he is iconic because he's in Super Saiyan 2, you know, great Saiyan Man 2, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I don't think is really it. Obviously, we already have some characters here that I wouldn't even name. You know, Ultra Gogeta, we already have Ultra Super Saiyan Goku, I would obviously name him if we already have him. While he is free to play, I don't think they would actually do Ultra Super Saiyan Goku yet. But yeah, I would say, dude, man, I'm just thinking about God Goku though. I really can't get God Goku off the mind now. Because God Goku was so cool. Especially the, like, I will not let you destroy my world scene, where he goes into Super Saiyan. He's based into Super Saiyan, right? He still has the God energy reserved in him, because he retained it. But, dude, that scene, I mean, that scene even today, the movies from 2013, that scene today is, like, I would say a top 5 scene, and it's pretty damn well known. Well, it's not even Goku in Super Saiyan God, it's from when he's in Super Saiyan God. And you could even have that where he's, like, deforming as an LF or like as an Ultra, but it's not like he's losing power. He deforms. He loses his God essence, and then okay, boom, he still has the God Ki retained in his body. Deform into base, go into Super Saiyan. I really want to be God Goku now. Holy shit! Just how that would work out. That would be like a cool concept. You're deforming, but you're not getting weaker while deforming. You're thinking of, okay, I deform. I went from, you know, purple Super Saiyan Trunks, right? That guy who's gonna Zenkai eventually one day. That old one, 13 movie. He deforms and he gets weaker. You know, unfortunate, unlucky. Why not have a deformer that actually just retains value? And honestly, doesn't Goku land more hits when he's in, you know, Super Saiyan against Beerus? Obviously, it's post him being God form, but doesn't he land more hits there? Kind of because he threw Beerus off, because it's like, okay, I expect you to be dog shit now and be like a worthless fighter. But I'm pretty sure he lands more hits at that point, and it's like, I mean, how would you not be hyped for a God? We don't have a God Goku. We have no God Gokus. We have the red one from early on in the game. We have the purple one from early on in the game in comparison to where, you know, the game is now. It's like 3 years old, that God Goku. I mean, this is... God Goku's iconic enough, right? The DBZ Broly or God Goku. You know, I'm a big Vegeta fan, but I gotta admit, DBZ Broly or God Goku is like it at this point. I couldn't even see anything else. Realistically. God Goku would really be that guy. Now, he's not technically being as... Well, no, he would be a movie buff. If it's God Goku from the movie, obviously. ROF Vegeta, unfortunately, and, you know, ROF Vegeta, Goku, Golden Frieza are all from the anime. Because they're not a movie tag, right? But they could do this. I mean, they've done movie characters. They've done Dragon Ball Super Broly. Why can't they done God Goku? Like, it's all the same realm, right? And even if it's not from the movie, which, if it being from the movie coincides with the buffs more that we're getting, if it's not going to be, you know, Mr. Superhero, Gohan, and Piccolo, whatever it is from there, I mean, this makes sense to me. Oh my god, why is there a bird on my fucking AC? This makes more sense to me. If it's from a movie God Goku, oh hell yeah. Damn, my prediction switched up hella quick. I want that Vegeta for sure, but can't deny this. I mean, this scene here, especially, you know, just continuing on. I mean, this is from the anime, but anything from the movie as well. Literally. Huh. God Goku. Yeah, I could see it. What the hell? I could see it, though. Look at that, dude. Revival God Goku. Oh, man. That could really be it, huh? Well, Well, what do you guys think is coming for the part 2 of the anniversary? I mean, this is when we do our predictions, right? Right here is where we do them. What do you guys think is coming? If I'm going to place my bets, I would love God Goku. Broly would make sense as well. Hopefully it would be God Goku from the movie if it is God Goku. Super Saiyan Vegeta if they're going to do something off the wall. Ultimate Gohan, that'd probably be all my picks. Honestly, God Goku is probably my #1 pick for what I'd want right now. Because I'm just rethinking of all these scenes. And it's like, dude, it's clear as day that this is like hype enough, exciting enough, cool enough, you know, coincides with the game enough what they're doing, movie buffs. I mean, it all works together with God Goku, technically. I really do see that. DBZ Broly especially works it. Gohan, I mean, you know, superhero related, because Gohan does go ultimate and superhero, right? Man. It's got me curious as hell. Oh, now I'm curious what to see. Hopefully it's not something bad, right? I wouldn't think like Cooler or Turles or all these other motherfuckers are gonna be like iconic, right? But God Goku? DBZ Broly? Got 2 great options right there. Love what you guys think is coming for part 2 of the anniversary. I'll see you guys in next one.